Was you on here with Jay West last night?
Yeah. Was he on?
He was playing
Packers?
yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty extravagant.
Fucking.
You're streaming, right?
Yeah. I got everything on. It what was it? That dude texted me later at night talking about still no respect. I'm not even ignoring. I'm just not even doing it.
It's week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in week 13. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a long-time star in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win.
Does he have speed? That dude's fucking gone.
That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh, I just missed.
He's got Akers.
That's funny. I shouldn't have tried to hit stick.
It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going to the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Open man, Higbee, the tight end.
Stafford's pass.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs.
So let's react to that.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 82 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting
I
to
ain't
break
gonna lie.
out
I did not expect that.
Stafford had a change of heart.
And him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Now the Rams have the first points. Here it's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Titans take over first.
Hell, am I over
The
kicking?
Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill
Yo,
leading them out.
He had the
out of
numbers
control,
of the game
man.
last week that if you win,
Coach was
you
over
talk
kicking
about
the
Yeah,
3rd.
right.
a guy managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Antonio Gibson, the ball.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped.
Turn the beat around.
Then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The Rams go
To hell with Bickerton.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he's able to find Diggs. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Titans, gain of 12. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either.
Touchdown, Titans. Stephon Diggs.
Stephon.
And the Titans have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board. We'll see. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Hello.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it.
Do what?
Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from
Do what now?
and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
You're not playing tonight?
Right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Have you talked to him?
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just let me know.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Rams 3.
So he was wanting to play tomorrow afternoon? Oh, shit. You got a lot of people watching the thing. Alright. If anything changes, let me know. Then I know that they're not going to advance until y'all play.
Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first
Alright,
down.
see.
From the 50, Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
I got the animation after he caught the ball.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball carrier. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is
Oh, God.
that strategic
My TV just went black on me.
situational football is not just played on the offensive side.
I don't know what's happening.
Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Did I score?
He will have the first down
Yeah,
inside
called
the
it.
10 to the 9-yard line.
I got the first down.
What is it? I don't even remember what the
He
pause
just
button
does
is.
what he does. It sounds trite,
Alright, we're
doesn't
back.
it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This one
That's crazy.
In the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Dude, what in the hell's going on with the Stafford running shit? I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I did so caught off guard with that.
And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
I'd have to say that for him,
I'll
that
just
was
make
an
a coaching
all-encompassing
adjustment on
drive
that.
because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal.
I ain't Stafford slow.
I don't even know.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
He probably.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it.
I just return this kick
As the
with walk.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fucking Allen J. West. getting this damn chat.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Now again, right side, Gibson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now
on 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on
Your
that
dude
one,
stood
didn't he?
up and just
Decided
let
to
the
go
world
for it
know
right there.
first down.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He was tackled at the
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. They'll buy some time right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tennessee.
Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And that makes it 14-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Why does Jay West always want to run that damn trap? Instead of getting in the chat, fucking keyboard warrior.
They're on 25-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set.
Looks good on paper, Jay
With
West.
still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is
Freaking
today's
coward.
NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points.
And I'll say it to your face.
That you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He knows it too.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
I'm definitely in the wrong defense.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there.
See, now he's getting nasty.
I say go ahead and take the knee. Get on out for the half.
Probably because he didn't brush his
29 yards at time.
And the Titans first down.
That's what it means on the streets. STFU means I didn't brush my teeth.
Over the middle here to Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this.
Bet you won't say that in this chat.
Rams 46-yard line.
Jay West. You can type it all day long, bro.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown.
Packers, you know, Jalen.
Out with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points
He hit
before
me
heading
up.
to the locker room.
Jalen hit me up and
So even though it's
wanted to know if
first
he
down,
can get
here's
a
the field
plus
goal
3
unit
just
on
for
now.
beating
They're
Jay
trying to get
West.
3 before halftime. McCann's kick up and good.
It's like, damn.
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Rams 10.
It's like, man, relax, it's just a game.
So a capper there to a pretty good
He's
first
like,
half.
And I
shit.
love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock.
Fucking Washington
Pretty
ain't
much
shit.
drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the
Man,
half.
they were undefeated. He said, not no more. Damn.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half.
He
as
said
the
if he
kick is
seen Jay
away.
West out in the streets, he'd
Short
fucking
kick.
fucking
One of the
high.
will take it down.
Keep on walking.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference due to time constraints.
Why you gotta say, come in this chat and say it. Quit typing it, you coward.
The Titans hold the lead and they'll get the football first as the
Yeah.
third quarter gets underway.
Jay West don't know how to act.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places.
How is Jay West even going to fucking say anything about Lamar?
A big game like this.
He's got fucking Montez.
Usually it opens it up.
Oh, should have known. Tannehill, lovely.
He's picked off at his own 46.
There's only a
Am I
matter of
distracting
time
you?
where he's still. That's on me. If whatever, I know I can't push up on the pass lead.
Yeah.
If I push up, that's what does it.
He talked about how it
That looked like
halftime,
Jay West
as a
pass.
play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he
Well, no,
operated
it couldn't have been. You only had 2 guys around the
Nowhere
ball.
on that script did it have that result.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Cam Akers
What the hell is Hashiwa?
On the carry there, second and
I like
8.
Japanese.
I think a major focus of the halftime means how they
Hiroshima.
figured out how to create space for the
Hachiwa.
running game to get out.
Hachiwa, I eat
You
at work,
pointed out to me
okay?
the half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. We'll call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 29-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. Good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
20-yard line.
Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
A good thing for him. It did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets.
Let's go, Titans. Let's go.
Brandon,
Here we go.
defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as
Didn't know which way
each
Donald was going to go.
zone,
Oh, come on.
and communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to
No
each
way.
defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Did you say McDonald?
They are going for it. It's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Did you see what team that dude Brennan wanted? If he could get him, Jay West's headache. He wanted the Eagles. He's like, man, I never get the Eagles. I'd like to play with the Eagles. I was like, sure, no problem, man. We'll put you right in there with Jay West.
Jay West, two chicken shits.
Oh, Lord.
They had Brady in his division.
Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No.
You hear me, Jay West?
That's bottom shelf material. Stafford on first down. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
How bad do you want your team?
Down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
It's the wrong kind of attitude, bro.
Big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play,
who's trying to come in your division?
That's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Akers. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
He's gone.
10. Touchdown. Cam Akers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job.
High fives all the way around for the two awkward white guys.
Occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Conversion is no
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go.
So
ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though.
Dudes break free off of their block. They come running around that damn edge like water boy.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well. Really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help one interception.
Absolutely. Just that one pick with the 3 touchdowns so far. It's a gain of 34. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he gets it down to the 32. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, it's Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Back at the 36-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
That's out to the left and complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field, the extra traffic, things are conditioned.
You're on speaker and we're streaming live, so...
Hey, I'm on TV!
Yeah, finally. You're not getting your ass kicked this time.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Another fucking calls me at 1:30.
Just take a seat.
You're hard at it.
The 25-yard line.
It is.
LA readies for its next possession.
So is yours.
Really
I'm waiting on you to get that work
on the
in.
other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
You're my low ho.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford.
Any minute, whenever Mikey gets home. Tell me what to do, big ho.
Change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in
Alright,
stride
little
and
boogie.
he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And brought down, but not before.
There's something to those little slants like that. It's just almost really fucking irritating, to be quite honest.
Stafford looks to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
incomplete. Out of the end zone. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
From the 5, third and goal.
Dude, come on, man. This game is so rigged. That's not even a fucking, like, that's just a basic blitz. But every time you play the computer and blitz, it makes you do that stupid fucking nano detect shit.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
Fucking frustrating.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes
because I was trying to get that dude some sacks, man, and I would have ate his lunch. He didn't have a chance. Instead, they fucking want to act stupid as always.
They got into the end zone. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
You know, the funny thing about it is, if I was to just fast forward the defense, you know how many more possessions I would have. I just can't play defense against the computer.
Nobody can. Like it's few and far between. Go have a good game against the computer every now and again, but most of the time you're going to eat you alive.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Play action, Tannehill. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And he finds a man on the crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson, and they'll get him down right about the 20.
Antonio Gibson.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
Man, I get hit out of man.
should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Okay, the clock is moving. Son of a bitch.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a
just
chance.
mind your
We've seen it
business.
happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now it's Tannehill.
Ah, that's the computer telling me I'm being a dick. Wide open.
Game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield. There has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Well, they guarded that one. Let's see if they guard this one. Let the computer take it from me.
And here's a big
Go
one
cheesy
now. Trying to hold this
side,
lead.
go
They're
cheesy
gonna
the other
for it
side.
on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. So caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
The 6-yard line.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But
Don't give a fuck. Tell them to remember it. Write it down.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do.
The
Just
hell
make
was
sure you
all
don't
that?
cough up the
Following
football at
them,
the end.
moving
Just
around.
take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Tennessee, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, that first win remains elusive. They dropped to 0-12 now with the loss here. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head